Albert Einstein once said, "Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it's stupid." Well, ladies and gentlemen, today I have a question for you all. How many of you think or put yourself in the position of that fish and think about all the people who are making you climb that one tree which you don't give a shit about? I understand most of the people tuned in have faced criticism from the society. Well, I'm here to say to you all that there are people in this world who support you for what you are, for the uniqueness you have in your life. The only thing to do is to find that people who can ignite you and take you to the whole new level. Hello everyone, this is Akash Aadith with you all. I thank you all for tuning in a life-changing session of Inner Engineering with Akash Aadith. All these days, right from your birth till today, there is something which you always love to do. Many people notice it and many of them don't. And people who have noticed that thing, there's a good news for you all. You're better than 90% of these people on this earth. I think that's a very big achievement because you have found your passion. Out of 10% of those people who find their passion, there are 1% of the people who follow the passion which they have found. I'll give you very few examples to keep your motivation high. One of my all-time favorite, Gary Vaynerchuk, American Brazilian entrepreneur, Jay Shetty sir, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Sundar Pichai, Sandeep Maheshwari sir, Jeff Bezos, Justin Bieber, Jack Ma. I hope you're all familiar with all these names and great personalities. What makes them reach these greater heights? What makes them achieve all these things? But why are we not able to do it? Why there is only the so-called 1% club of people who achieve what they want in life? Well, there's a good news for you people. Even you can be the part of that 1% club. Every person who belongs to that 1% club has one main characteristic in their life. That one trait which differentiates them from the rest of the people in this world, and that is they follow their passion. They don't go behind the rat race, they don't go behind the world, they don't follow the crowd. There is something unique in those successful people which makes them feel. I'll give you one good example, Mr. Jay Shetty. Jay Shetty at the age of 19, he said this in one of his interviews, that at the age of 19, he felt that there is something in him that he wanted to share with this world. And he started putting things on YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. And today you know where Jay Shetty sir stands. He's inspiration for billions and billions of people. Sandeep Maheshwari sir, you can take. If you come to India, it's Sandeep. Everyone knows Sandeep Maheshwari sir. What makes him unique? What makes him unique? What makes you unique? There is something in you which makes you also unique. You may not be Sandeep Maheshwari sir, you may not be Jay Shetty, you may not be Jeff Bezos, but you are something different from everyone. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is very important to find your passion because you have one good life with you. You don't know whether what is going to happen with you tomorrow. So I always encourage you, suggest you to find your passion. People ask me, I don't know what my passion is, how to find what my passion is. I'll tell you something, I'll give you a very simple trick, even this is suggested by Sandeep Maheshwari sir. The trick is very simple. There is something in you which you always love to do. Maybe talking to someone, maybe convincing someone, it may be dancing, it may be singing, whatever it may be. There is something which you love to do. And when you're doing it, these things happen. You need to observe this very much. When you're doing it, you won't know the time passing. You are completely involved in that work. You don't feel stress. Even if you're working on that for 3 hours, 4 hours, like there are few programmers, their passion is programming. So 3 2 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, continuously, restlessly, they work throughout the night, but they don't feel tired. That is their passion because they love what to do. I know many of the people who follow this 9 to 5 business, working in some company, just because they are paid, they are wasting their one precious life they've got. I think I think maybe it's your parents, it's your aunt, your uncle, your relatives, or anyone. It may be you also doing this thing. I want you to understand this. Life is beyond a 9 to 5 work. You may understand this today, and there are many people who have understood it already and are successful today. And the examples which I gave are the examples you need to look at. Stop listening to society. Stop listening to people who say that you need to follow the crowd. You are never supposed to follow the crowd because you are born for a reason. Okay, I'll tell you, when you found that there is something in you which you always do, which you love to do, which you feel restless, or I mean what I say is, when you feel that I'm not feeling any stress while doing this work, well, that's a great news, man. It means you have found your passion. Work on it. You'll feel so happy, you'll feel so encouraged, you'll feel so energetic when you do that work. For me, it's public speaking. For me, it's encouraging people. For me, it's motivating people. So if it's restlessly, if I do it for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, I don't feel any stress. I feel energetic. I want to do it more. So that is how you find your passion. So once you find your passion, the thing which you're supposed to do is to work on it. Many people don't work on it. I'll give you an example. If you are a student, if you are doing some degree, or if you're pursuing any graduation, what you have less time in your life. This is not what I'm saying. People say they have less time. I'll tell you, 24 hours a day is a very, very huge amount of time you have in your bank account. As your bank account, every day there is money getting and getting out, transaction happening in terms of seconds. I'll tell you, if you have found your passion, if you want to work on your passion, if you want to live your life like no one ever lived, if you want to make your family proud, if you want to make your parents proud, if you want to make your state, country, the humanity proud, you need to follow your passion, work on it, bring a change in the society. Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's difficult. I know it requires a lot of energy to come out of that comfort zone and follow your passion. I'll tell you the reason why this is happening. The first reason is society, the people around us, the lot of criticism which we face. I understand there may be people who are good at photography, people who may be good at sports when they come to college, when they don't study. I have seen people being criticized, treated at a very lower level just because they're not studying. The teachers or any faculty members or whoever it is doesn't know the photography skill that a person have, doesn't know the marathon skills that a person have, doesn't know the speaking skills that a person have. I'm not telling you don't study. It is okay to be an average until and unless you don't flunk there, you don't fail there. Be an average person in which you don't like, because that is necessary for a community. That is necessary for us to continue studying, because you come all the way, you can't drop now. People also drop when they are very strongly determined to their passion. I want you to understand, if you are the beginner, if you just have found the passion, start working on it. Ladies and gentlemen, for the next coming sessions of my podcast, I'm gonna guide people on deeply and thoroughly, very thoroughly, 1 hour session on how to find your passion. Second thing, how to start working on your passion. Third thing, how to marketize your passion. Fourth thing, how to monetize your passion. So all these things will make your life better, so that you can work on it, live your life like no one ever lived. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want any topics to be covered, no matter what, I'm open for everything that you give me. It may be negative feedback, it's accepted, because I'm open for feedback, I'm flexible. If it's a positive feedback, very good, I take it as a motivation and go forward. So I request your support and I request your guidance. If you want something which I have to change, or if you have something which you tell me that what you're saying is wrong, there is something, of course it's a learning process and I accept it. Okay, so in the coming session, if you want any topic to be covered, Or is there anything which you are feeling low? You need motivation. You need someone to push you up. At any time, you can contact me through my mail, directly to my phone number, my WhatsApp account, my Instagram, Facebook, Gmail, anything, any ways of communication. I'm open 24 into 7 because this is my passion, ladies and gentlemen. In the coming session, if you want any topics to be covered, please mention it on the comment.